Okay, now this is the most critical step, and just something so you understand how these are sort of put together. We use a wrapper page to keep a lot of the code, the links, things that we really don't want you to knock out of place, or you don't want to knock out of place because it's going to cause some troubleshooting issues for you. So we've sort of taken some very important code, put it into the wrapper so you don't have direct access to it. I mean, you can access it if you want to, but on a regular day-to-day basis, when you're updating your library page, for example, if you were to be updating your slider team library page on a weekly basis, you're just updating the pictures. You don't have to worry about knocking out code and links to style sheets and things like that, which would render the component useless pretty much. So that's why we use a wrapper. But because we use a wrapper, there's an extra couple of steps, and this is the most critical right here. Once we've copied our folder and renamed it, and once we've renamed our wrapper pages, we need to go into the new wrapper page. So we open up our wrapper folder, we open up our wrapper page, and we need to get rid of the component that it's loading in and replace it with the new slider team library page. The reason being is Dreamweaver does not update the embedded library page. As you can see here, it's still loading in the library, sliders, default slider page. We don't want our new wrapper page to be loading in the old library page. So all you do is put your cursor on anywhere within the yellow here of the page, go down to the lib item and delete it. Leave the cursor where it is, go directly over to your assets panel or window, assets, locate the library page, which would be our slider team library page, whatever you've called it. All right, and if you look, there it is, slider team, click it once and then hit insert down below. And it's going to put our library page into our wrapper page for us. Next, what we do, well, we'll just save this. Let's just save. We can close down the wrapper page now. And then what we'll do is I would suggest that you go and you actually update your new library page, but to keep things a little less confusing, just close down the wrapper folder so that you know that you're updating the right page. So I would open up my slider team library page and I would go ahead and start trying to update the different pictures and whatnot. And this is where you would update things just as you would normally. So there's no difference when it comes to updating a copy of a component. So you just have to go through the tutorials, see what it takes to update that specific component. Okay, and after that, once you've made your updates, then you can embed your new wrapper page. Very important to know, you're going to be embedding the wrapper page into your web page. You're not going to be embedding this library page here. You're going to be embedding the one that's within the wrapper folder. And we'll show you how to do that in the next video.